Alright, this is going to be the round of 8 game here. This is going to be, where's that? This is going to be Sofanda Cox versus What Are Champ Kills. It's going to be this game, and Gorman told me I should get the bracket on screen more often, so I've been trying to do that. Because, well, that means if the bracket disappears from the internet for some reason, it's going to be right there in the VOD. There we go. Alright, so it looks like they're doing the chat bans. Looks like it's going to be Nidalee. And, oh. It looks like they're going to get a couple AFKs for a second. Alright. So, DominateDominion is Gorman this time, apparently. You guys are like Batman. We never quite know who you are, or who your real identity is. So it looks like, they're going to be an AFK for just a second or so. So while they are doing that, let me tell you a little bit about this broadcast. The DominateDominion.com League of Legends Dominion Tournament is a weekly broadcast. We do it right here on this Twitch channel. If you want to see it every week, go ahead and follow the Twitch page. Down the lower left-hand corner of around the video, there should be a button that says follow. Click that. That way you'll get a notification anytime the stream goes live. There's other streaming that goes on during the week, other than just the tournament. Sometimes DominateDominion's owner of the feed ski will play, or other people will play. They'll stream their own games, things like that. You can see some of that there. You can also follow them on Twitter at DominateDom. You find out updates and other things, stuff from them on that, and Facebook.com/DominateDominion. You can give them a like over there. I'm Gandair of the gaming clan VatoClan. And if you want to follow me and my media, at VatoClan on Twitter, or the YouTube channel, youtube.com/VatoClan, where you can find VODs from this tournament next week, and you can find VODs of past tournaments as well in playlists. Most of the stuff is tagged, and you can search it for like player names and champ names and things like that, and get games and stuff. You can go to the playlist section and see what, you find the other past events and stuff, and go there and be like, hey, look, I want to watch this tournament, and you can see all the games right in a row right there. It's pretty cool stuff. There's also a show I call the Dominion Breakdown, where me and other Dominion players talk about things in regard to Dominion in detail, like patch notes and runes and things like that, and some behind-the-scenesy stuff. So if you like me and my media, check that out. Subscribe, comment videos, all that cool jazz. Looks like the chat bans have finally finished up. It's going to be Nidalee, Wukong, Karma, and Kassadin. Very interesting to see a Karma ban. Haven't seen those. I'm going to copy-paste those into the Twitch chat real quick. There you go. Gandair, don't forget KDA this time, please. What? Oh, man, I forgot that last game. Well, I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm sorry, bro. It's not cool that I forgot that. I can't read the... Oh, I'll have to pop the overlay up real quick, guys. Hey, the summoner blockers are on. Look, guys, I did it right. Look it. They're there. Ha. Ha. Okay, cool. Alright, ta-da! Alright, here we go. So, let's talk about those bands. Nidalee, Wukong, Karma, Kassadin. Nidalee, her poke is crazy, like a sharpened pencil in your thigh. It hurts a lot. Nidalee's spear does a lot of damage, and she likes to hang out behind points and chuck spears. She also likes to hang around the jungle and chuck spears through walls. And basically, everything that Nidalee does involves chuck spears. Just throw them all the time. And they do a ton of damage. It sucks, deal with them. You can be like walking through the jungle and all of a sudden, oh, you're 80 carries at half health. Better not start that fight up top. That's basically what happens with Nidalee around. She also has a heal, which helps her allies' sustainability. So that's another thing that's pretty icky. And then lastly, she has her cat jump, which means just when you thought you were going to catch Nidalee, she's like, nope, hump, cat jump. So, she has the damage from the spear throw that will take people out of the fight completely if you get caught by them. Oh, she gives vision, too. That's the other thing. That's probably the most underrated part about her entire damn kit, is it gives vision, and it's a MR reduction also, I believe. It's brutal. It gives a dot. It gives vision for like 10 freaking seconds. It's like, oh, well, crap. And the Dominion map, by the way, I don't know if anyone noticed this, but just the way that the walls kind of curve, like, the skill shot throw angles are more particular in this game mode than there are on the other one, than in Summoner's Rift. I can't speak for trees, because I actually don't play a lot of trees. I think that map is very pretty, but me personally, I'm not a fan of playing the 3v3. But I know a lot of people around here are. We got a lot of, like, Challenger ELO 3v3 players hanging out in Dominion land, which is pretty cool. Or no, we have Diamonds. I think, who's Challenger? There's a couple people who are Challenger. But that's off topic. We'll worry about that later. Looking at the bans again, it was Nidalee, which we just talked about. And then I missed them, so I'm going to repost them in Twitch chat because my scroll's broken. Wukong, who has an armor reduction in AoE Airborne. The AoE Airborne is great. The armor reduction is great. He's good at closing the gap and getting into fights. Wukong with a Storm Shield is really scary. The decoy use, man, separates the... What is that? The good Wukong players from the great Wukong players, because you can do a lot of shenanigans with that ability, as we saw in the last tournament. Wukong uses it and then, like, takes a step in the wrong direction just so he's just slightly out of range, but then not quite, and then turns around and dashes the other guy as he starts to, like, walk away as if he were chasing someone. It was pretty cool. And then we also had Karma. Lots of AP damage, has a shield, good, like, AP supporty kind of character. She's more of an AP mage these days than a support, though, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Decoy can block Nidalee spears. Thank you for pointing that out, Happily Enslaved, in the Twitch chat. And then last chat ban we had was Kassadin, and you banned Kassadin because his extraordinary mobility, his long duration silence, he has a slow, he can chase, he can unchase, retreat, whatever you would call it. And he's a good character, which is why you ban him. You ban Kassadin because the only way to really deal with him is like multiple hard CCs in a coordinated chain. Otherwise, you won't be able to lock him down long enough to get him killed. And look at the Champ Select screen bans. Amumu! Finally making an appearance, man. There you go. Amumu there. He has lots of AoE. AoE percent damage, AoE snare. He has a pretty spammable stun, man. It's pretty awesome. Amumu's a scary champion to deal with because he can keep people locked down. Percent damage is good. He's durable as hell. Amumu's a great character. Elise is banned for spiders. That's a courtesy ban because they know that I am completely incapable of casting a game with Elise in it, so they're banning her for my benefit. Diana, excellent bottom lane character. We saw in the last game what her champ kills. Did some pretty awesome stuff with Diana. Diana's great. She has a shield, makes her harass resistant. She can front load a lot of damage. She's a damage machine, man. She manufactures it in like a meat grinder, and it comes out the other side, and she applies it to you. She just walks up and sticks it on you, and like, hey, you got DPS'd! And then they get a free trip back to the Summoner platform. But that's really all there's to say about her. I mean, she has a good engage. She has a multiple target AoE with the Crescent Strike. They can hit a bunch of people. The damage, it's mostly Diana's damage is great. And that's one of the reasons she gets used so much. And she's pretty mobile. She can keep people stuck to her with her draw in, but it's mostly her burst is crazy. Kha'Zix. He'll kill people. That's pretty much all it comes down to. Great single target damage, good at singling people out. He can jump in, ambush people. He's just an amazing assassin. Kill someone, get the reset, jump back into the jungle. You try and single him out, he plays stealth games with you, and you can't get him. Like, Kha'Zix is just scary. You don't want to deal with that. He's definitely a solid choice for a ban. And Eve, we talked about, Eve's been banned every single game this tournament so far. Because Eve always puts your bottom laner in a sense of, I'm scared. Eve can just be anywhere on the map. You never know when she's going to jump out and kill you. You never know when she is going to bust out and say, like, oh, hey, you're a fight. It's a 1v1. Not really. It's an Eve kills you. It turns from a 1v1 into an Eve kills you. You can deal with her a little bit by having Sweeper or building, MR, but it's just easier to ban her than have to worry about her running all over the map. And then lastly, Jayce. Jayce is a great character. He has good poke. He's a good brawler. Fast, maneuverable guy. Blat, blat, blat with the crit from that triple shot can be really ugly if you do the... What's it called? If you do like an 80 crit build, i.e. Jayce is a thing that some people do. And it's easier to ban him than deal with him because if you try and get distance on him, he'll just shoot you. If you try and fight him in melee, he'll just beat you with a hammer. Like, what do you do? What's the answer to that? The answer to that is ban Jayce. It's one of the easier ways to deal with him. And now looking at the picks, Talon, amazing burst damage and a silence and a slow. He's a great assassin. It's really just that simple. Zyra, generic, playing as Zyra. Zyra has an amazing ability to zone. Her AP damage is good, and she can zone like mad crazy. People are singing Queen in the chat. You guys are so cool. And Zyra has an airborne, she has a snare, she has the plants. She makes for an amazing delay on a point. The best advice, I asked a top 3 team player in the Dominion scene. I said, hey man, what do you do when Zyra's on a point? And you know what he said to me? He said, go to another freaking point. And you know what? He's right. Don't try and fight Zyra on a point. Go somewhere else. Draw Zyra off that point. Because she can defend so well. It's insane. Vi, great character. She has a suppress, locks people down. She's a little bit susceptible to kiting, but she has that dash to kind of make up for it. She has an armor break as well, which is good and synchronizes well with other characters, like Talon, for example. She gets that armor break in on someone. They have that reduced, Talon gets that increased damage. They have that reduced armor. Talon comes in after that, zots them with the rake. It's bad. It's real bad. Not as bad as Wukong. Like, Wukong is like a way better version of Vi. Vi can CC one person and armor break people. And Wukong can armor break someone and CC everyone. So there you go. And then, let's see. We have Lissick playing as Rammus. Hey, big shout outs to Lissick. Thanks for coming and playing again. Man, haven't seen you out in tourney in a while. This is for the benefit of the VOD viewers. Where is it? I ruined it, guys. I ruined it. There you go. So yeah, they were saying Queen in the chat. Rammus. Airborne, taunt, both those things are good. High movement speed, he can get around the map. Rammus's downside is that he has to have line of effect. He has to actually be able to drive up to someone, park, stop, taunt them. But if someone intercepts that, then there you go. If Rammus is trying to close into someone and connect with them to crowd control them, someone else, like looking at the enemy team, Jarvan, can just dash right in front of Rammus and pop that airborne, and then there you go. Rammus isn't going to be able to connect with that other guy. It's icky. And then we're also going to see Trundle down there as well. So Rammus, ridiculously durable, high mobility, and he has a... Guys, the stream did not go down on my end. I have no drop frames, no connection problems, nothing. So, if you guys need a picnic, there you go. That's on you guys or Twitch. We're seeing Trundle as well. So Rammus, durable, CC, but he's hard to connect. And Trundle, durable, can sustain like mad, crazy, fast character. He also has the same problem that Rammus has, unfortunately. Both Rammus and Trundle, they have to actually connect with their target, which means they have to go around minions or through people and stuff like that. And it can be mitigated by positioning. Jarvan can spawn terrain. Kennen can stun people. That's rough. But if they are able to get around and connect with Akali and Ezreal, they're going to die. They're just really going to die. But that's comes down to the skill of both teams. Are we our champ kills? Are they going to be able to body block well enough to make sure that Trundle and Rammus aren't able to connect? Are Sofanda Cox's team, are they going to be able to get the position that they need to get Trundle and Rammus into the people that they need to? We'll have to see how it plays out. It's going to be really interesting. And over on the other side, we're seeing Ezreal, who's a good AD carry. He can hang back and shoot, has an escape mechanic. Akali, who has very high burst damage and sort of forces a sweeper by. Like, she absolutely forces one. You were going to get one anyway, but now you really, really need to get one. Maybe two. Elise, who's a good bruiser, good tanky, durable guy to hang around. Jarvan with the airborne and awesome spawns terrain. And Kennen had a pretty good showing last game, but overall I think he's one of the most underplayed champs in competitive Dominion. So we saw him, Expelliarmus was playing some AP Lux last game, I remember, so maybe we'll see some AP Kennen again this game. Flash on Kennen, I think, is a very viable choice, because he does not have an escape. So, let's kick over to the game and see how this plays out. I like that sentence. Revive is technically counterplay to the comeback mechanic, said Sakuriono 2013. Alright, here we are at the loading screen. This is going to be the round of 8 game, and it's going to be Sofanda Cox versus We Are Champ Kills. We Are Champ Kills, who was the team that unseated Rose Flyer, who had an excellent run up until they ran into them. So, you know, We Are Champ Kills able to kind of kick out the new favorites. Are they going to be able to take it all the way? They have to go through Sofanda Cox, so we'll have to see how it plays out. Sofanda Cox's team, consisting of Ipu Unicorns playing as Talon, Generic playing as Zyra, Cercio playing as Vi, Lysic playing as Rammus, and Michael Bay playing as Trundle. That's not the real Michael Bay. It's just the username, in case someone will ask, because who knows. And then on the other team, We Are Champ Kills, Ro8 playing as Ezreal, Scryed playing as Akali, Batchill playing, I love that name, Batchill, it's so good. Batchill playing as Elise, Divinity playing as Jarvan IV, and Expelliarmus playing as Kennen. I am 1 out of 1 of your casters this week. I am Gandair, of the gaming clan, Vato clan, and I am talking to myself in the dark in my living room, playing a video game. Well, watching other people play a video game. It's pretty cool. I could be doing something else, but this is way more fun. And we're just waiting for it to kick over from the loading screen to the other screen. Make sure to follow the Twitch channel, guys. So that way you know when... So you guys wanted to see things, right? I heard KDA. I don't actually know what KDA means. Does KDA mean gold? Is that like an abbreviation for some kind of currency? I'm not sure. Kappa? Alright. We haven't done this so far this tournament. But... which champion do you think is going to die first, ladies and gentlemen? We've gotten to the round of 8 now. We've seen some things. But I want to know what you guys think. So give me some estimates. Give me some guesses in the chat. I want to know. Which champion do you think is going to die first? I'm seeing Rammus, Akali, Heimerdinger. Okay. Akali, Talon. Looks like Talon and Akali have the most votes. They're tied 2-2. People are picking champions that are banned or not in this game. You guys are pretty cool. I got 3 votes for Vi all of a sudden. Okay. So Vi in the head. Oh, Talon, Vi tied 3-3. Boots Pro items. Pretty standard opening. We're going to follow Lysic's Rammus, because that's a really awesome Rammus skin. Alright, look at it. Look at that little hop. Little hop. He's covered in knives! That's not correct. Okay, so it looks like Vi and Talon both have the most votes with 3-3. So we'll find out if either one of them die, or if someone else does. First up to the top. Oh, J4 doesn't want any of that. He's going to interrupt them right there. Ezreal getting attacked by the plants. The plants are doing damage, Generic, with the zoning right there. Wants to try and keep people back away from that. Cercio dashing in a little bit there. And We Are Champ Kills. Uh-oh, Ezreal, I'm scared for you. Oh, gets the blink out, taunted back into the fight, though. But that is okay. He didn't get the DPS supply. And looks like Talon was the first one to die, so a few people in the chat were correct. And with the flash, Akali, she could be able to make it out. Yeah, it looks like she is going to make it out, in fact. And they are starting to get the capture in on this tower here. Rammus is only able to stop one person. Kennen picks it up for his team. And We Are Champ Kills has the tower over some of our more established community members of the DominateDominion community right here. But are they going to be able to snowball like that the whole game? For those of you guys just joining us, We Are Champ Kills a team of completely new people that I don't recognize versus a team consisting of people that we do know. Lysic, Cercio, Generic, Ipu Unicorns. These are all guys from DD Chat. Michael Bay as well. So we'll see what kind of a fight these new guys can put up in this game against some of the old guard here. Down the bottom lane right here, Michael Bay working over Batchill, got the point neutral. Let's see how that goes. A little bit of stalling going off up at the top here. No one wants to make this fight happen yet. Slowly chipping it away with those. There's a defensive garrison blown on that tower right there. Those minions, just feeding the minions into it. Zyra keeping them zoned back, slowly chipping away at the tower. Haven't used the defensive garrison there. Trundle, Elise having a disagreement. Oh, Trundle, why? That was dirty. It was so mean of you. Elise pops the revive, heading straight back to the bottom right away. Oh, Slicing Maelstrom gets popped. Kennen goes in, gets the stun, takes down Vi. Cataclysm boxes Zyra in. Generic gets taken down. Now Licit gets the taunt on Scry. Unicorns jumps over the side, helps to take her down. Going for Divinity right now, has the Tremors up. Expelliarmus, oh, intercepted right there. Divinity's going to stay alive, and he's going to pick up the kill on Rammus, all because Kennen interrupted Rammus's airborne. You see that he was trying to get in there, right? Kennen jumps right in the way, saves Jarvan. Jarvan turns around, smacks Rammus down. That's how you do it. Collie's going to pick up the Storm Shield right there. They were able to defend that top point. They used a Garrison in the process, though, so they aren't going to have that going for them if they try to go for a similar play. Scribe with Storm Shield heading up towards the top there. Storm Shield Akali, very useful because Akali is not terribly durable. I think that's the best way to phrase it. You know what? Storm Shield on anyone. If you walk by the Storm Shield and it's safe to get it, figure out who on your team should get it and have someone pick it up. Rammus with a Storm Shield, that's also pretty frightening. He goes from being durable to really durable. Talon in the bottom lane. Lee Sin doesn't see what's coming, but that might just be because his character is a blind monk. Uh-oh, all those minions gonna get that tower. Lee Sin, the minions. Trundle's just feeding it in. There we go. Point gets neutralized. Bat Chill kicks Unicorns out, trying to retreat away as fast as he can right there. He's going to make it out. Trundle with a bite. Bat Chill is able to get away, so he is able to survive. Jarvan coming down to help the point out there. Akali defending the drill. Ken getting low on health. And they're not going to have the windmill any longer. Three people there. Akali can't fight that on her own. Bat Chill safeguards through J4, but Jarvan is taken down, unfortunately, right there. And Trundle is doing a pretty good job down here in the bottom lane. Unicorn's getting low on health. Trundle, very durable, is going to be able to sustain down here for a while by himself. And Akali is just going for a walk. She knows she can't do anything about the top point by herself, one versus multiple people. However, she can try and backcap this point. Zyra is right behind her. I don't know if she's aware of that. Zyra can reach from there. Gets her with the snare right there, throws down the stealth, hides, oh, peeks out right there, Talon's going for it, and oh, she jumps through Talon to escape! Scryed, unfortunately, does not have the hit points to be able to pull that off, got raked too in addition to that, but that was a good move there from Akali. That's one of the things you want to do. Ro8 dashing in to pop Lysic's Powerball so he can't connect with Jarvan, but he did die, unfortunately, because of the tower's damage there, and Jarvan's going to get picked off by Talon and Zyra. Point defend up here at the top. 2 points to 3 right now. Everything is okay. You look, you see, oh my gosh, they got 3 points, oh my gosh, they have 2 points. The Nexus health difference is only about 30 points. It's not that big a deal. Still a lot of game to go, so don't get too scared yet, guys. Ken's going to do a little bit of minion management right here. Talon's in the spot. He's found, uh-oh, Akali, that's not very good. Pops, throws down the shroud right there, sits in it, nope. She's just going to leave. She's just going to leave, and Talon does not... Oh, Talon does have aggressives, but it was on cooldown. So he was not able to spot her in that. Had that not been on cooldown, though, things would have gone a little bit differently. And fight breaks out up here at the top. Good positioning here by what our champ kills there, but Rammus coming in from the back, though, along with the rest of the team. Things not going to be so good. They got them... They were able to scatter them by pushing in, but... things didn't work out so good. Jarvan by himself right now on the tower gets snared by Zyra. Zyra is so strong. Then the taunt by Rammus keeps him up there. He is going to get taken down. Shoutouts to Amumu quadra kills in a different game. That's pretty cool. Now, right now, Sofanda Cox team, pretty good position. They've shown they can defend points very handily. So, looks like they're going for a multiple-person play down here in the bottom lane. They've seen that they were not successful trying to take points in a fair fight, so they're going to have to make the game unfair. Akali goes for this point right here, which draws Talon down, which is going to protect this fight over here. Akali's trying to escape from Talon, but I don't think I like it. Oh, flash through. Good flash right there. Rammus wants to connect with Akali, but she's a little bit too far away, I think, for even the Powerball to catch up. And now Zyra, seeing that there were so many people committed to the bottom, has all of the minions in the game, decides to send them to this point, gets the drill neutral right there. Generic Zyra in a lot of trouble, gets taken down, unfortunately, for her. Interrupts Kennen, though, in the process. They do lose the drill, so 3.5 cap in favor of Sofanda Cox right now. Rammus chasing down Ezreal right there, picks up the taunt and drags him away a little bit more. Batchill has to deal with Vi, and he's chasing her away though. But, Rammus. Rammus, I'm scared for you. Gets the taunt there. Ro8 goes down. Ezreal tries to jump back. Slicing Maelstrom goes off there. And Talon, stealth, is going to be able to escape. They're trying to unload on Divinity right now. Cercio is doing a good job at trying to take him out. But Ken, with the stun, picks him up. Are they going to be able to take down Cercio? Scry, nope. Vi punches right on through that house. Hope you have Vi insurance. It's probably expensive. Talon comes up the top, jumps through, throws down the rake, lots of damage right there, and the tower kills J4, unfortunately. Generic down here at the bottom dealing with Scryed, wants to get up there to the top and interrupt Ken, only just now able to do so. That was a lot of damage right there. Kennen, that must have hurt. But now there's a bunch of minions being brought in. Zyra's going to slow them down with the plant, throw down a little bit of damage there. Now her AoEs are on cooldown, but I think it will still be okay. Rammus wants it. Is he going to get it? Yes! He's discovered the Kennen, and sends him back to the summoner platform right there. Gets a taunt off on Lee Sin as well, and sends Batchill back to the platform, and they have defended the point. Cercio trying to find Vi with the stealth right there. Managed to get away. Talon pops the stealth as well. Jumps into the fight right there. Takes down Kali. Switch over to Divinity right now. And they're just Pac-Manning him down one at a time. They're able to get them isolated, kill them one and then another right there. Talon with lots of damage has been pretty good all game long. Ionian Boots, something you don't see built too often in Dominion. Talon rocking his stats right here. 29% CDR right there. I need to stop saying right there. We should have a counter for that. Please, chat, don't start one. I'm scared. Alright. Expelliarmus up the top. Clearing out some minions. Getting a little bit of gold right there. A wave of minions is worth more than a champ kill. Things you don't think about in Dominion. 60 plus 60, 120 gold. More than a champ. Stealth goes down. Cataclysm boxes them in. Unicorn's not able to escape, unfortunately. Lysick, ridiculously durable because he's Rammus, but once his defensive ball curl wore off, it was not so good. DBC keeping him alive for quite a while. Lee Sin sees that's going on and is like, hey, I'm going to take this top tower because people are goofing around in the middle of the map, and I can get this. So he was able to take that point, but at the bottom, Ramlet by himself down here against Michael Bay and Cercio, and you see Trundle with that club just whacking away at Ezreal right there, and it's not very friendly. So they are going to lose the Boneyard to a neutral. Ezreal does not have his Arcane Barrage up, but he is going to be able to get there in time to interrupt that. And at full health against the rest of them, Lee said Safeguard in, chases with the Shockwave, managed to get him down. There's the interrupt right there, but the minions are going to turn over the tower. Minions are so good at getting capture, man. Rammus heading up to the top. Lysick will be completely uncontested to get this. Lee Sin sees Vi, Vi sees Lee Sin. They are now aware of each other. Talon up here as well. And he gets that neutral uncontested. We'll see if he can get the full cap, though. Ken coming in from the back there. Lee in the fight as well now. Jarvan is dead, unfortunately, so it's a 4v2, and that's a very lopsided fight. Kali, Kali, I don't like it. There's a sweeper. They can see you. You're taunted. They insulted your mom. They rooted you. You got punched in the face. Your armor's broken. You tried to jump away, and then you got knocked into the bushes. The story of a Kali's day, guys. Vi's gonna take the drill. No, she's not. I'm lying. Thank you, Ezreal, for making me be a not truth-saying person. Michael Bay down the bottom being Trundle. Going for that Hydra that people are liking to run. See, Lee Sin also has a Hydra. Hydra seems to be a pretty popular item. I feel like it takes a very long time to build. Whoop. Batchill hanging out in the bushes. Lysick in the other bushes. Akali in the bushes. Generic bushes. Everybody loves bushes. Up at the top here, it looks like it's just Vi, but I assure you it is not. Back here, Lysick and Unicorn's able to catch Kali, put a lot of damage on her right away. Batchill gets hurt pretty bad. Box him in with the Cataclysm there. Slicing Maelstrom goes off. There's the Wooglets there, but I don't know if they're even going to have enough damage to finish off Lysick or Cercio. Ken does get back away. He has plenty of energy. Goes in for the play on Lysick. Gets him! Oh man, good job Expelliarmus right there. He does have a Shuriken handy. Oh, Vi. What? What? Kennen That's not safe! Kennen, get out! You're gonna die. Kennen! Oh! Kennen, you were doing a good job, man. Rip in peace, Kennen. Defeated by Zyra. Scryed up here at the top. Wants to feed some minions to the tower. Rammus wants to eat... oh, there's the vision buff right there. Elise able to connect with Scryed, gets the taunt. Expelliarmus going for the damage right there. Dashes in. Defensive garrison on the tower. Scryed gets taken down by the tower's damage. Lisik getting beat up on a little bit, but the tower shot is just doing work. One shot after another. Diving onto that with that defensive garrison on active 2 was really just did not turn out very well for them. Down the bottom, Lee going for a gank on Vi. Isn't going to get it, unfortunately, but they might push this minion wave up. Is Bat Chill? Are Bat Chill and Ramit going to go for this? We will find out. Nope, safeguard's out. Oh, there's the pillar right there. Lee Sin getting caught out by everyone. Ramit's going to stand back and try and DPS as best he can. Bat Chill trying to sustain through this. It's low on health. Safeguard's out. Lee able to escape now. And throws a shockwave in for a little bit more chip damage there. His health is really low. Bat Chill going to go for the recall. Nope. Safeguards into Ramut right there. Is killed by the tremors from Lisik, however. But he was able to keep Ezreal alive. And while this is all going on, look at Talon splitting off to go somewhere else. Bam. Talon wants that drill. Lee Sin does not want him to have it. There's lots of minions right there. But Lee does have the Ravenous Hydra there, so if he's able to get a couple of auto attacks, then he should be able to clear this up, but maybe he spent a little bit too much time fighting Talon, so the point is going to get neutralized. Now this is going to be very easy for Talon to keep this point neutral. All he's got to do is get over here, throw a rake or something like that, but it looks like he's not going to go for that, actually. Other side of the map, Akali retreating, jumps through the enemy, lands in the stealth, gets suppressed anyway, and Akali has another really unfortunate day. She lands face down in the dirt, and it ruins her hair. Top of the map right here, Jarvan trying to get away, gets raked though by Safeguard. Is it going to be enough? Maybe? Nope, unfortunately it is not. Bat Chill gets punched in the face by Vi because she goes through the wall, and then plants through the wall, everything through the wall, True Shot Barrage through the wall. Kennen, oh dear! Rammus catches Kennen in the jungle, gets him with a great taunt, Storm Shield on Rammus, amazing damage right there. And, oh, J4 tries to dash out. Ken has been able to get distance on him. Lisik is charging up that power ball again. Wants to connect with Expelliarmus, but Ken is going to be able to get away from that point. He's going to pop the recall right there. Doesn't want to deal with any of... No, he's going to cancel the recall, actually. Expelliarmus, your health is small, and I'm scared. Please be okay, little guy. You are a small squirrel in a ninja outfit. Min's getting pushed up against the tower right now. Defensive Garrison's going to help them out with that. Scryed, putting out a little bit of hurt. Talon wants it, goes for Scryed immediately, dives straight through the tower, slicing Maelstrom goes off, tries to catch Vi with it, but he doesn't want to extend that far. There's the Wooglets right there. Cersei takes some damage from the tower. Kennen's still alive. Thankfully, they still have their 2 towers, but they need to get off of this point, and they have to get to the windmill. Otherwise, they're going to lose this game, and they have very little time left to try and manage that. Cataclysm right down. Generic is able to 1v1 Jarvan. Nope. He's not able to 1v1 Ezreal. Oh! Whoa! So close! Generic got robbed at gunpoint and was not able to kill Kennen, unfortunately. So there you go. Ramen up at the top there. He's going to turn that point neutral. Looks like he's going to be Lisik! What are you doing? You have knives for hands, Rammus. You can't capture a tower. Silly little guy. Expelliarmus and Scryed down here are going to have to try and deal with Rammus. It looks like they're going to have plenty of damage to do so. The point is neutral. 2 caps. Nobody losing Nexus health, which is fine right now because they're not losing any. They have 33 Nexus health. They don't want to get any lower than that. And they're able to get the point back. Uh-oh. Rammus has found Jarvan, but has also found an Akali, and maybe he has taunted more than he can chew. Can Rammus chew? He's made out of metal. Does he even have a mouth anymore? I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Oh, Kennen! Did you see that? Highlight reel, get. Kennen throws that flash down and takes Rammus out. Good play right there by Kennen. Bat Chill goes up for Cersei. Cersei ultimates over to Expelliarmus, gets away from Bat Chill in the process. Airborne in on Generic right there, but the plant airborne on everyone else. Scryed catches up to the fight. They take down Zyra. Are they going to get Cersei down and be able to capture this point? Things are looking pretty good for them right now. One of them would have clicked on the tower. It would have been pretty good, but they had it under control. And oh no, the bottom point. Trundle, why? Trundle, please! They wanted to stay in the game! How could you, Michael Bay? Ro8 being chased away by Trundle right now. No one in a position to get this point. Kennan's just come back and is on his way down there right now. And it looks like they are going to kill Trundle. They only have a couple of seconds to neutral that point. Lisik and Divinity up at the top having a little bit of a disagreement of sorts. Scryed here as well. If they can get Lisik down and get the neutral off on that tower, they will be able to extend this game a little bit longer, and they are just barely going to be able to do that. But now a very weakened Divinity has to get a free trip back to the Summoner platform, and I think that the other team just won the game. Trundle, such a good bot laner. Oh, what? The neutrals! The neutrals! Ezreal's like, no, stay on camera for 6 more seconds. Lee's heading up to the top as fast as he can, and oh, what? Lee tags him. Point still neutral. Clock still stopped at 3 to 295. They're just throwing bodies at the problem in the hopes that it's going to go away, and the problem has not gone away, although that was how Russia was so successful in World War II. But that was a different time and a different place, and this is Dominion. And Sofanda Cox is going to win this game. They're going to take out what are champ kills, and Sofanda Cox is going to move on to the next round. And next round, Sofanda, I can't say that word. I'm not sure how it's said. So I am going to be casting another game here in just a moment, guys. Let's take a look at the post-game screen real quick. Let's get a chance to see the items and that other... Sofanda? Sofanda. Oh, Sofand? So is it Sofanda? Did I say... What did I say? I said Sofanda? Oh, I got the O&A backwards. Sofanda. Okay. I botched it. Worst caster NA. But that's okay, because at least I'm known for Zyra with all the damage. Zyra likes to damage. And let's see who the Graveyard Hero was this game. The Graveyard Hero this game was... Ta-da! Akali. Alright, I'm going to kick over to a commercial real quick, guys, and I will see you in just a moment once I get this next game set up.